Well, the whole idea of partners in business acquisition, it's got an acronym, TIBUCS, Partners in Business Acquisition, and we have a version of it called GOLD. And what Pivot Gold is all about is the idea that we can do on a done for you basis what people don't have the ability to do for themselves. There was a time when people wanted to learn how to buy real estate and how to do it with nothing down. They wanted to learn how to buy businesses, learn how to do it without having to come up with their own capital. And then what they found is even if they learned all that stuff, they still couldn't get it done because the amount, the technical expertise that was required spanned so many different aspects of what it took to do it. So, for example, to buy a business, first of all, you got to find the right business. That means you got to be an expert in how to search out the right business. Then the next thing you have to do is to negotiate with the owner for the business, which means you have to be an expert on valuing the business. Then you have to be an expert in negotiation. Then you have to be able to understand the tax ramifications of how it's going to all work out and be able to structure it correctly. So by the time you've structured the business, that's a whole nother discipline, right? Then you got to start writing agreements. Okay. You got to have a letter of intent. So the deal is on paper and everybody can figure out what it is. And then if you get that agreement, you've got to get a lender or investors to put up money for the transaction of the business. And then you've got to have a closing. You have to have definitive purchase agreements and this all technical stuff. And so no matter how smart people are, even if they're well trained on how to do each of these things, they're not going to be experts in every single one of those disciplines, and they're not going to be good at every one of those disciplines. And so, even if you learn all of that, who are the sources of money out there? Where do you actually go to find an investor when you need it's so multicast in terms of its demand on a person that what happens is people learn it, but then they get stopped somewhere along the way for that one or two things that they just can't handle. So what Pivot Gold does is it says, we're not going to teach you how to do that. You can learn it with us. We'll teach you if you want, okay, because we're going to do it. We're going to teach you right along with us what we're doing, but we're going to get it done for you because we have the people who know how to find the businesses. We have the people who know how to structure the deals. We have on our team the people who proven track records and structuring the deals correctly for tax implications and all of that, and how to get the money and the financing and the connections to the actual sources of the money. So we put all that together into a team of people where together they have all of that expertise and we can literally get the job done. So we translated that into, instead of having a person pay to learn, they provide a commitment fee, which is a reasonable amount of money, but it's less money than it's going to cost to go buy the company on your own. Then we undertake the entire every aspect of the transaction. We deliver you in a controlling interest in that business. We're your partner. We're going to end up with a minority share. You're going to end up with the majority share and in control of the business. But now you get into the business because you've got a top team of professionals handling every aspect of what it takes to do it. Well, if anything that I've said to you makes sense, and if you'd love to have a team of top professionals who literally are going to get this done for you, you're going to want to click that button and get in touch with us so that we can get this done for you.